Good morning. Today is day 119 on the Appalachian Trail. It rained like all night last night. Like in the middle of when I was eating, it started raining again, and it's rained pretty hard all night. It's kind of slowing down now, which is nice because I'll get to take my tent down in like a drizzle and not like a pouring rain. But I only have like a mile to hike, get up to the road. She's picking up at 8 a.m. So I'm gonna leave here probably like 7:15, 7:30 just to make sure I have plenty of time. So I'm just gonna sit in here, like rolling out my feet, have everything inside my tent packed up, and as it gets closer I'm gonna like pack up my tent real quick and then like go up the hill to the parking lot. I'm so glad I made the decision to go to Hostel today. My feet just get messed up when I hike with like really wet feet, and like the trail's already a mess, and like today it's even more wet, and I think it's good for my mental health too. So yeah. I'll have a nice, like, basically a 0 day at the hostel, and this hostel has really good reviews, so I'm excited. Alright, so a little story about where I camped last night. So I went to that campsite that was by the Black Brook, but all the main campsites that were like a little bit more established under the water were like just straight up mud, and since it was going to rain, I didn't want the mud splash back on my tent, so I went up the hill a little bit, and there were some other tent sites you could tell people had used, but they were more like leafy. So I set up on those, went back down, got water, came back up, was hanging out in my tent, and then I could hear people like kind of in the woods, and they were like talking and laughing and whatever. And I was just like, well, maybe I'm like a mile from one road and a mile from the other road, kind of in the middle. So I was like, well, maybe one of the roads curves and it's like semi-close, and I was hearing people or something. But then later, like, this lady walked by my tent when I was sitting there cooking, and it was like the Green Mountain Club, like, trail crew. They just had their camp set up, like, way back in the woods, and I was like, my tent site was like on the trail from their crew to the water and to the AT and Long Trail. So like I was kind of in the middle, and I had set up my tent like diagonal, kind of, so that it'd be a little bit more level. And so I was like literally right in the middle of the way. They like almost stepped over my tent to get around, which is really embarrassing. But I mean, I didn't know they were there, and they're like, oh yeah, it's fine. Like, they felt bad because I had to keep going around me. I felt bad because I was in their way. But I don't think anyone else camped there last night, and they were like kind of pretty far off into the woods. And I got some good sleep. Made it to the parking lot, and I'm just waiting for my ride. I'm like 20 minutes early, so I'm in no rush. It's barely raining now. Well, I mean, it's like just that drizzling, and if you were out here for like a couple hours, you'd just be soaked. It's fine right now.
No. Yes, we're happy they're growing. I wanted them to grow. So.
Aww.
Except they were in the middle of the road this morning.
Go take a picture.
So.
That's good. Come back. Oh, a little hard.
Good try.
We need commentary.
Here. She's going to take it a nice shot. Now she's in last place, but Jim, I think this is the time that she's going to come back and pull forward. Absolutely, Bill. Now she takes the shot. He puts a good amount of power, and with the backstand, it goes to a good spot game. Absolutely, Roger. And that would come in here. She's going to go around. She's going to try for the can of worms with Jay shot here. Brings it in, and a little too much power. And I think we're going to have to go for par number 3 here once we have the settle it. That's the one. And it goes for number 4.
Oh, wait.
And it's no good as it rolls back into the green.
Wait, what is this number?
This is
5?
number
5.
We'll
5.
give you a 4 if you make it. There you
Yay.
go. Straight stop.
Do the church. Just pray and you got it made.
Yeah. Takes that here. He's going to go for the hole in one. Brings it down.
Oh!
All right, 4 players. Here we go. One.
I was doing okay until this.
7. It's number 7. It's number 7.
This is the 0 day. I was just hanging out in the hostel, and then there was a bowling alley and like mini golf and arcade thing not too far away, and so she drove a bunch of us there, hang out for a while, played a lot of mini golf and did a little arcading. Stopped at 7-Eleven on the way back to the slushy. Now we're back and we're gonna cook pasta for dinner. But I was gonna go into Manchester tomorrow and resupply, but now I'm thinking it's easier if I just resupply here at this little store now and don't have to worry about getting a shuttle tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm walking to the store now.
I know.
Yeah.
Got everybody together.
Good morning. Today is day 120 on the Appalachian Trail. This morning I got dropped off around 7:30 back at the trailhead after staying at the Wicked Way Station, I think it's what it's called, last night. A super nice hostel. Oh my gosh, it just opened a couple weeks ago. So yesterday I only hiked like a mile in the morning, got there, showered, cleaned up, walked to the little convenience store down the street and got some like food for the day, had some bean burritos and fruit, and then kind of hung out and chilled there. I think there's a coloring book I colored, uploaded videos, played on my phone. They have the nicest lounge ever. Usually in a hostel the couches are all kind of gross, you don't want to sit on them. Here, oh my god, it was like the coziest, nicest, most relaxing place ever. And it was me, Vegas, and Globetrotter in like a private room. We all had our own little bed. It was super nice. And then in the afternoon, since the place was all booked up and most people got there pretty early in the day because of the storm, she took us to this like bowling alley and mini golf place. And they also had like arcade and stuff, so we played 2 rounds of mini golf. It was so fun. I got 3rd place out of 4 of us. And then did little arcade games, got a ride back, and got some good night's rest last night. Oh, also, they had a kitchen you could use, so we bought like pasta. Oh, forgot my pasta in the fridge. Dang it! Like pasta and tomato sauce and a bunch of stuff. And cooked dinner last night. That was really good. I had some extra in a Ziploc I left in the fridge there. How sad. It's okay, I'll be fine. And then this morning she took us back to the trail, and I just had a great stay there. I think it was definitely what I needed. I was struggling and got out of the rain yesterday, which was nice, and just had like fun, able to like kind of sit around, rest my body, dry out my feet, and also just do a fun activity that wasn't hiking. And now I'm back on trail and I'm actually enjoying hiking again. And this morning I'm climbing up Stratton Mountain and then trying to get and camp on top of Bromley Mountain tonight. I don't know how that's gonna work, but there is like a ski lodge, ski patrol lodge open in the summer that you can camp at, so I might go there. Alright, I'm only like a half a mile from the top of Stratton Mountain. There's a fire tower up there and I think you're allowed to climb it. It's just, it might be a little overcast, which kind of sucks, but the good thing about the rain and all the humidity and fog is that there's currently no bugs, so I can complain. Look how wet the trail is. Up in the Stratton Mountain Fire Tower, you like literally can't see anything, but the wind is blowing like crazy. It's kind of cold and misty. I think I'm gonna go down. It's scary up here. Alright, currently taking a little Blue Blaze side trail to Stratton Pond. I hope it looks cool. I don't really know. It just intrigued me, and so I'm going to go check it out. I want to take a little break there too. Alright, I made it to Stratton Pond. I don't know how long I'm going to stay here. It's like super foggy and cloudy. You can't even see the other side, except for right there, but it's an island, and the other you can't even see it. It's kind of cold too, but I'm going to sit here, have a snack, and then head back up to the trail. I'm glad I came though. It is pretty cool. Alright, I just stopped right there and had lunch by a little stream. Didn't have a lot for lunch because I forgot my pasta, and I kind of don't have a lot of food in this resupply, so I'm trying to like ration a little bit. And I did eat a lot yesterday, so I'm not like starving or anything, but also it was really buggy, so I only sat there for like 20 minutes. But another big group of people passed me. I think it's the 4th one I've seen today. Like probably 10 people or so, all in like overland gear, which I think it's like a summer camp company, but I think these are all the guides out on like training first. At least that's what it looks like to me. I don't know, but they're all super nice, and like keep moving down the trail. I think I've done about 10 miles. Have like a little less than 11 to go. Alright, so I just crossed this like crazy road that had some pretty fast traffic on a blind corner and like 3 lanes, and it was the whole thing. And there was a sign right before it, and it was like, caution, don't become roadkill. Like, then it was like, run quickly across while looking both ways. And it was like, don't fall. And then it said like, go straight across and then road walk to the trailhead. And it was the whole thing. I'm like, oh my god. If there's like an official sign that says don't become roadkill, maybe we need like a bridge. I like ran across it like, ah! It was pretty bad. It was in like a corner. Cars were zooming. But then I have like 3 miles into the top of Bromley Mountain. So I think I'm going to end up camping there tonight because it's like 4:30 right now. And I'm gonna stop up here and grab water because it's there's not water up top, so gotta carry my water. I just stopped and filled up on water down there at the creek and took a nice little break. There is water partway up at the Bromley shelter, but it's off trail, kind of a decent way, I think. And I'm lazy, I don't want to do that, so I'd rather carry like 4 pounds of water up a mountain. And yeah, probably have like 2.5 miles left. So it's gonna be like probably after 6 when I get there. Kind of just been moseying along. But I'm excited. The sun has been out. It's not been quite as overcast as it was this morning. So I'm hoping I have a good sunset or sunrise or something. I lugged a bunch of water up the mountain, and then like the entire trail is a water source. Like this is the trail. It's just flowing. This is why my feet look like cheese. Ew. It's a little bit clearer now, and I stood up inside of the little hut though because it's super windy. Yeah, but like you can see now, and it's gorgeous, pretty, nice.